we go. 2, 1, go. I'm not your dad, but please don't be mad. But there are some things I think you need to know. Hey! Okay, so that's the idea of what I want. It's so bad. We still, if you can't tell, we still have no intro. That's okay. That's okay. We work with it what we can. All right. So this is the last podcast before we go on vacation.
Yeah.
However, there will be episodes while we're gone.
Yeah, there will be.
I'll put that up front. Now, there's something I need to give you.
Okay.
For the.
Oh my gosh! Not this.
It's here.
It's here. I was hoping it would get stuck.
Here it is. Here it
No.
is. So I don't even remember at this point what it was you did to get a punishment.
I just didn't win one of your quizzes.
Yeah. Is that all it was?
Yeah.
We've changed so much now. Now it's just I give you money or nothing, I guess.
Nothing.
So here, I want you to wear it. And
Okay.
you can see this. If you get us on YouTube, you can watch the podcast on
Yeah.
YouTube. Okay.
This is main character energy.
Let me describe what it is that Adam's got on his head.
Yeah.
It's like a yellow arrow that points directly down to him. And wherever you walk, it just points to you. That leads me to believe there's something important going on when you see this person.
So
right?
you just want me to walk around in public with this on?
Okay, so the punishment, as I recall, was that you have to wear it an entire day of my choosing. Right? You can take it off now. But that will be the punishment.
I have to wear this for an entire day.
Yeah. Did I stutter?
No. You did say that before as well.
You
But
did.
now that
Hey,
I see that,
you agreed. You agreed to it. I even showed you a picture.
I'm a man of my word. I'm going to shake your hand one more time. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, one more time.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, and you even looked me in the eyes.
Yeah,
That was good.
Always. Hey, listen.
Wow.
Building a connection.
I like it. Well, I mean, I know it also, it's a trust thing, right?
It is.
Okay. So I know Adam said, okay, actually, let me play this first. This was something I got in my DMs, and I thought this was pretty cool. So listen to this.
Hi Brent, how are you? I hope you're well. I know this is a little bit random, but I just came across your podcast and I think they're really interesting to hear. I really love in the information that you give on the podcast, random information about different things. It's quite exciting. I'm also a little bit of a geek.
Aw, she's a little bit of a geek.
Cute.
How good is that?
I love her.
And I've had several comments that people are finding us, which it's cool. And if you're listening, hey, feel free. I'm Brent_Black on Instagram if you want to send us messages. And Adam.
Adam Edine _official. Edine is EDDINE. So Adam Edine.
I think maybe you should change your name to something a little more, I don't know, accessible to everybody. I don't know. I mean, that's just my.
You know, whenever someone puts Adam and then the letter E, it just comes up. So like,
okay,
it's easy to find, but it's just hard to say.
I can't test it because I follow you. If I didn't follow you, I don't know.
But I've tried it with people that don't have anything in common with me.
And
like,
you're the first Adam E that comes up?
Adam E, yeah, I'm the first one that comes up. Adam, there are lots of Adams.
Probably in this region, though. If you are somebody that found us from another country and you don't live in the UAE, there's plenty of other Adam E's.
It's true. I think when I get verified, but I don't want to, when I get verified, because I want it to come
Are you not verified?
I want it to come naturally.
You got a ton of followers.
I know. That's why I'm like, it's going to come. It's going to come. It's going to come. Like, I'm not pushing it. And you know what kills me?
You're not even the first Adam that comes up in my feed.
Yeah, oh, really?
That's good. My brother-in-law, Adam.
Oh, Adam J.
Adam J. World.
My second name is also J, so me and him have a lot in common. Yeah, my second name is Adam J.
And he's a fantastic DJ.
He's so good. He was at your wedding.
He did my wedding.
He was so good.
He was free. But he's also very good. He's very good.
So I thought
you got 117,000 followers on Instagram and you're not verified. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people?
I know, right? And I'm on like newspapers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's what you need for
you can pay for it, but
not special.
I refuse to pay for it, right? And then I tried to.
Are you verified?
Yeah, I tried to pay for it. I did try, but then they wanted me to use my real last name. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to change from Brent Black because my real last name is not Black. So I just I'm not doing that. And then finally it just happened. It's like, great, fantastic. Now I'm Brent Black.
So you can still get it.
Apparently.
I love that.
Because it just showed up. It's like, wow, that's cool. So
okay, I'll do more
but
stuff.
if you notice anybody changing their Instagram handle and then suddenly they're verified, if they change it to their real last name, you know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
so
known
you
a couple.
Have to change it to your real last name.
Apparently.
Right.
Because they wanted me to send like identification, like I guess Emirates ID,
right. Okay.
passport, something like that. I think that's why. But I don't use that name professionally, so.
You'd want to be known as.
Yeah. Okay. Adam told me before we started he wants to test me on something.
You're always testing me. I want to quiz you on something.
Okay.
I really do. Would you say you have a young mind?
What do you mean
Like,
by...
sort of like you're with the Gen Zs.
No, because I'm not going to say, bet, no cap, bro.
You know what's so funny? Because you're on the right track. I'm going to quiz you on words that Gen Z, we use all the time.
Okay. I might be decent. I might be decent at this.
Time, but we know what they all mean.
Okay.
And we see them in our memes all the time as well. So
all right.
I feel like you score pretty high.
Mm-hmm. Did I hit no cap and bet already?
No,
Did I
not on the
no?
list.
Okay.
They're not on the list. Yeah, they're older.
How many?
I
How
brought
many you
yours.
got?
7.
Okay.
7 words. Brent, if you get... Oh, I said your name again. I got to put some money in there, actually.
You did.
Hold on. My wallet's in the bag. I got to put that
And
up
I
there.
think you cursed. Did you just curse? It's okay.
I?
I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad on the podcast. I thought for sure you just cursed. Did you? I have to play it back later.
Oh, my gosh.
You said the brown word. I could be wrong.
I might have said it. I
don't
say it all
know.
the time in day-to-day life. Okay. Maybe.
That's something you got to learn. When you're doing
Yes.
radio, I know you're pretty new in it, but
Yeah. On air,
that-
I'd never sworn.
I have accidentally, but it wasn't like a swear word.
Uh-huh.
I wish I could remember what it was. I slipped. It was a slip of the tongue, and I said, I forget what it was, but I said something. Oh, so it was, and we still do it now. Back in the day, though, when we played 10 hits in a row, we started Virgin, and it was 10 hits in a row, which means 10 songs in a row.
Yeah.
I said, instead of saying 10 hits in a row.
He said
Yeah. I was like, oh.
the poop word.
Yeah. So that, I think that's the only time. Otherwise, and the reason I don't do it and I don't slip up, because I don't curse a lot in my day-to-day life anyway.
Yeah.
But I've never said a curse word in front of my parents. Ever.
Wow.
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just say it all the time. I swear all the time with my dad.
That's interesting. What do you think? Do you remember the first time you ever did? Like, do you remember the moment? It's like, oh, I just swore in front of my dad.
Yeah, I do.
What was it? What was the word? I mean, don't say it, but.
The first time
Yeah.
I swore in front of, it was the F word.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! You just started at the top.
Yeah, it was the F word.
What did he say?
He said, "You're a man now." I was 14. I was 13 or 14. He's like, "You're a man now. Just you can say it.
Huh.
Just learn to control it." And I was like, "Wow, okay." So, and he said he got it from his dad, because his dad used to beat him when he was a kid, like when he did bad things,
Okay.
which is normal. Like
he got a whooping. He got a whooping. He
I
wasn't.
got a whooping. Yeah. Like,
Please don't say your dad used to.
oh yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
that
get
sounds
beaten.
bad. Get a whooping. Yeah, like just like me when I was really young, I used to get hit if I did something wrong, and it's normal. And then it got to a point when my dad was a teenager. His dad said, "You're not a donkey. You don't need to be hit to be taught a lesson." And then that changed everything for him. Like he started behaving. And so for me, he did that same thing to me with swear words. He was like, "Okay, you're a man now. You can swear, but learn how to control it." So sort of that, like, I'm trusting you. You're more than that to me. He's giving me a good reputation to uphold.
I like it. I do. And certain, time, place.
Yeah.
You would never do it in front of some people in a professional environment.
Yeah,
it's probably not the best.
Yeah. So it was really good. It was
good.
He was good. He's a very good dad.
I like it.
Love it.
Anyway, I've never cursed in front of my dad, and so that's how I treat.
You never did it once?
Never once. Or my mom, nothing. My grandmother, none of that.
Oh my
right?
God,
So
it's a lot of control.
I think I always wanted to be good. I don't know. I think I treat radio and podcasts, things like that. I treat that like being around my parents. It's just that switch in your head. Now those words don't exist.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way it is. Anyway, we've gotten off track.
Yeah.
You're going to test me on
Let's
Gen
go.
Z vocabulary.
7 Gen Z vocabulary that, Brent, I think you don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to avoid the fact you just said my name again, but because I think that was sort of in the game.
Sort of. I'm thinking about this, like, if we clip this for social media, like, we'll use that part.
You think so? Okay.
I think I'll do this again, like, as if we're clipping it for social media.
People that are listening to this will love that. It's like, okay, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes for social
Okay,
media.
because sometimes we do clip these
We
things.
do clip these things sometimes. 7 words I think that you don't know. Number 1 is, okay, if you get 5 out of 7.
What's the prize? Do I get a
Okay,
prize?
do you get a prize?
Because I gave you 100 dirhams.
Yeah.
And I started thinking, wait, 100 dirhams is way too much
I'll
money.
give you 100 dirhams if you get all 7.
No.
I'll do it. Come on.
Okay, 7.
If you get all 7.
All right.
Because I think you should get all 7. One of them I don't think you'll get, but you might.
Okay, I'll try.
Number 1 is Riz. What does Riz mean?
Charisma. It's like short for charisma.
Fantastic. That's one for one so far. Fantastic.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
There it is.
Woo. All right. Number 2 is aura. What does aura mean?
Aura.
I can use it in a sentence if you'd like.
Sure, yeah, please.
Oh, man.
Because then I got the context. You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. All right. He just, somebody just walked into a room and everyone started looking at him. He has aura.
Well, I feel like that's a real word. It's like your presence. It's like you have a certain presence, a glow about you.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. I'll give it to you.
But that's just a normal word. Gen Z's taking that over?
It's become Gen Z now. It is. If you look on TikTok, it is minus 1,000 aura, plus 10,000 aura. That's
wow.
That's what we use.
Which
now.
is like, I mean, that's like role-playing games and stuff. Minus and plus points is like hit points.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we start using that in everyday life. Oh, but look at that guy, minus 1,000 aura.
Wow, because he has no Riz.
Yeah. Yes. Come on, he's starting to get it. All right, we're going easy first.
I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
We're going easy in the beginning.
Okay.
First, the third one is slay.
Slay. Oh, you killed it. When you slay, especially like with either your outfit or whatever, you are slaying. Exactly. You are knocking them dead.
And I felt really cringy saying that because only girls usually say that in like comments.
Slay.
But it is Gen Z. Yeah. Oh man.
Okay. I'm 3 for 3.
3 for 3. Number 4 is skibbity.
Now I've heard skibbity so many times, and I've asked people even younger than you, what does it mean?
Yeah.
And I was told it doesn't really mean anything. And I'm like, are you sure? Or are you just saying that because I'm one of the olds and you want me to think it doesn't mean anything, but it actually means something? So skibbity. I'm gonna say it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow,
yeah,
wow,
wow,
right.
Wow. That was the trick one. I thought you guessed something.
Is that the one you thought I'd get wrong?
Yeah, one of them, actually.
Okay.
There's one more.
All right.
That's a throwaway funny word we use. So we usually say like skibbity toilet, skibbity
No, dude, I saw the skibbity toilet. First of all, you know there's an actual skibbity toilet you can buy?
I didn't know.
It's so dumb. It's at the toy store. I'm like, and I put it on my social media. I'm like, this is kind of hilarious. It's got sound effects. It's the skibbity toilet.
Oh my gosh.
Look it up.
I gotta look that up.
Buy it on Amazon.
I'll never buy it. All right, this is also easy.
Is this number 6?
You're 4 for 4. This is number 5.
Okay.
Sus.
Oh, it's suspicious.
There we go. Nice.
That was easy.
This one.
Yeah.
Phantom tax. What is phantom tax?
Spell it for me.
FANUM space TAX.
Is this the one you don't think I'll get?
Yeah.
Phantom.
What is phantom? And it's been around for over a year, maybe even longer.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's pretty.
I gotta say, since I don't hang out with a lot of teenagers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just mainly from TikTok, Gen Z TikTok slang.
Phantom tax.
Yeah. Phantom tax. What's phantom tax?
Phantom tax. Wow. I'm gonna say phantom tax is.
It's so funny you saying those words.
Dude, you got to pay some phantom tax on that. Is it even money? Because I feel like it might not even be money. You're paying the price for something. You're paying the price for. I'm gonna say it's the extra money you pay on top of a concert ticket because you're such a fan. You couldn't get tickets at retail, so you had to buy.
It's very specific.
Yeah. What is phantom tax?
Yeah, press the incorrect button right now, Brent, because it is incorrect. Oh my gosh. Do you know what it is? Yeah. It is when you take somebody else's food. Like if you have a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
And I say, hey man, give me some fries.
Yeah.
Phantom tax.
Now, where does Phantom come from? Do you know?
It comes from a content creator. His name is Phantom, and he went viral. He went viral from just saying that on his stream. Hey, Phantom tax, and he took someone else's food, and then it just became a thing.
So. There was no context clue there because it's somebody's name, and I would never. But I mean, it has kind of been a thing, dude. You got to pay the whatever tax. I don't know what somebody else. Yeah, I like that though. I don't like the fact that it's named after somebody specific.
It is.
I think we should come up with a new word for that. But I do like the concept.
Last one.
I missed my one. Missed my chance for 100 dirhams.
Okay.
Last one.
This one is NPC.
A non-playable character from a video game.
So, correct.
Somebody you can't play.
I had you get that. We just look like I walk around in life, and I'll be with my brother, for example, and let's say somebody is sort of acting too.
He's not a main character. He doesn't have main character energy.
No main character. Just like maybe he goes shopping. He's carrying 2 bags side by side with a smile. He enters his car. He opens the door in the most basic way. That's NPC behavior.
All right. I want you to look in that camera. I want you to tell him how well I did.
You are fantastic.
Yep.
Brent's got
Riz.
6 out of 7.
No, I got Riz.
He does have Riz.
Yeah, cut it for Instagram.
Brent has Riz.
It's like a hostage video. It's like he was forced to say it. All right. I like that. I might have, if we have time, I might have a quiz for you coming up.
Oh, great. Okay.
I don't know if I want to double up on the quiz, but I might. A couple of things. One,
Yes.
I mentioned this last time. I might have something that's going to really propel us into superstardom.
Okay.
I might have something that a lot of people are going to pick up on.
Okay.
And I don't know if anybody's ever done this before, but it was an idea that I had.
I'm in. I don't know what
You
it
don't
is.
even know what it is.
I know, but I'm like, you sound so excited. Okay, I don't want to say I'm in yet because I don't know what it is, but I'm in like to hear what it is first.
I was talking about shawarmas last week.
Yes.
And about like, what's the best shawarma?
Are we doing best shawarma in the country? Are we trying to find that out?
More.
Ooh. The best sandwich?
No, more. It's still shawarma, but you know what would be even bigger?
Dubai chocolate?
It's still shawarmas, dude. Here's my idea.
Okay.
I'm thinking big here. 7 shawarmas, 7 Emirates, 1 road trip. One day, you and I, we get up early. We drive up to Fujairah. We ask around, what is the best shawarma? And we go have one. And then we drive over to Ras Al Khaimah, ask around, what's the best shawarma? We have one. Al Kuwain, Sharjah, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. One day. Can we do it? Can we have the best shawarma in every single emirate in one day?
Just by asking around.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Isn't that good?
I love asking around, like, yo, where in your ends,
Yeah.
in your area, is the best place to get a shawarma?
Yeah, and I know you love talking to strangers.
I'll speak to strangers.
And I'm thinking, where is it?
Oh,
I'm thinking that might be the day. Now, do you love the idea?
You want me to wear this across the country?
Yeah, maybe. I can't think of a better time.
Oh gosh.
Will you do it? I'll drive.
I don't mind driving.
I don't think
I really don't mind driving at all. I love driving.
Yeah, but you got a small car. I'm a big man.
Yeah, but my seat goes all the way back. You can test it out one day.
Maybe we get somebody to donate a car. Maybe we get something like cool. Maybe we get a limousine. Could you imagine a limousine?
That'd be nice.
What if we get some kind of sponsorship? I have not talked to anybody about this.
Yeah.
But I might leave a message for Brenda.
7 shawarmas.
She's in our
7
sales.
Emirates.
She's like one of our big sales execs.
Yeah.
Hang on.
1.
So, hey, Brenda, we're doing the podcast right now. And Adam and I are spitballing this idea, kind of workshopping it. I want to do 7 shawarmas in 7 Emirates in one day. We want to make it a road trip. And wondering, could it be sponsored? I don't know if it could be sponsored or not. We're thinking also maybe a limo, so we don't have to drive it. I don't know. What do you think? I'm thinking we can make this big. I think this could go big. So let me know what you think. Yeah, she'll never respond. I've been trying to get, what I've been trying to do? Get a doctorate. I want an honorary doctorate from a local university. I think I could do that and speak at the commencement or whatever. She said she'd come in and talk to me about it on Friday. She never came. Whatever. What am I?
Come on, Brenda.
She said she got busy.
She's so nice.
She said it was a what'd she call it?
She's really nice, but
She's super nice.
Yeah.
But she's also very busy.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. I could be a better person and go over there once in a while. I never even go into their office. It's like, she said, sorry, it was a mental one. Mental. Friday was mental. All right.
I like that. 7
So
shawarmas.
that's the
7
idea.
Emirates.
Yeah, talk about
1 road trip.
Oh, wait.
Hold
on.
Oh, she got back?
No. Hello?
Hi, sir. Delivery rider, sir. I'm here, reception, 2nd floor.
Yes, brother. Could you just leave that with reception?
Yeah, okay, sir. No problem.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Sorry. Dinner is here. Adam has put on the headgear
the
again.
arrow on the head. I'm just trying to get used to it.
It's not uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wear it for a bit.
Just try it on.
Try
so you like the idea?
I like the idea.
Yeah, I think it'd be good.
I think it could make news.
How could we? Is there a way we could raise it to the next level? I don't know. I'm thinking we get
7
digital.
hours?
Well, I don't think we could do it in 7 hours. I'm not sure. Maybe
think so?
could we?
I think we could.
That could be a challenge.
We start in Dubai.
I think if the clock starts once we get to Fujairah, because it's going to take a couple hours probably to get up there northbound.
Yeah.
And if the clock starts then, I think we could do 7 hours. If we have to count the hours to drive to Fujairah first.
Yeah, no, I think we start in Fujairah, then we start the timer.
I'd love to make a stop in Al Ain because it's always like the little brother, Abu Dhabi's little brother that never gets love.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can count Abu Dhabi as Al Ain. I don't know. We could, but I feel like they could do their own shawarma. Like
if the one road trip, I'm thinking of the title. If you do seven hours, gets rid of the one road trip. We don't need to put one road trip there if we put 7 hours.
True. Oh,
right?
I like that. You're thinking of marketing.
Yeah. So
7 hours.
7 shawarmas.
7 Emirates. 7 shawarmas.
In 7 hours.
I like that.
So that could be
That's good.
cool.
And maybe it's sponsored by 7-Up.
Ooh. All right.
What do you think?
Look at
You know
that.
what goes great with a shawarma? Little
See?
7-Up Zero, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
If you're
7-Up Zero.
listening and you're ahead of 7-Up,
I think I might know somebody.
Oh, okay.
I think I might know a guy.
Yeah, we just would we make it one long video or just like a bunch of small ones?
That's another thing. Sorry, my Instagram. I'm just working this out right now.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do it all, and then we could break it down into 7 different ones.
Yeah.
Like, what's the best shawarma of Sharjah, and we could make each one.
I'm gonna sit on this idea while we're on vacation.
Oh.
We're on vacation soon.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, I'm on vacation. Are you going?
I'm going tomorrow.
As we're recording this, Adam,
we're recording this.
we're actually doing this on a Monday. Normally we record these on a Tuesday, but you're going to be gone tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Are you definitely going to be gone tomorrow?
I'm 100% going.
100% you're going.
I just booked the flights and everything.
Because I know there was a question that maybe your flight may have gotten delayed or canceled, but it's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it did. I canceled it and I rebooked a different place. I went to Thailand. So
Oh, you're going to Thailand?
I'm going to Thailand.
Where were you going?
I was gonna go to Jordan.
I love Jordan.
I was gonna go to Jordan.
But now it's Thailand.
But there are
I also
things
love
happening
Thailand.
in the world.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to Thailand.
I love Thailand. Do you know what you're going to do while you're there?
No, I got no plans. Zero plans whatsoever to.
Is it
Thailand.
you alone?
Just me by myself. Krabi,
Interesting.
Thailand. Yeah, I just booked it today. No plans. Have you ever gone somewhere one day before you booked the trip?
Yes.
Before that day, you didn't know you were going to go there.
Yes.
Where-
Sometimes I will take vacation and I will not have a plan. And it's happened before where I just didn't have a plan. It's less now that I'm married
Yeah.
because she's like, where are we going?
And you got to both plan where when
Yeah.
you take the days off.
So, but a couple of times in my life, and once since I've been married, I just didn't know what I wanted to do with my birthday vacation. It's coming up here. And one time I took a week where I didn't do anything. I'm like, okay, I think we got to go somewhere. And I just booked the flight and we took off. Had the best holiday. We ended up going to London, saw her parents because I knew that she would love to see her parents. And I love London. And then, funny enough, and then I booked a trip to Amman,
Yeah.
Jordan, and then went and saw all the tourist sites.
how was Jordan?
It's the best. Have you been?
I was going to go. I'm not going anymore.
Not yet. Someday you'll go.
I've never been.
It's stunning. Stunning. Staying there on the Black Sea, the Dead Sea, sorry. Oh,
By the
amazing.
way, I just remembered. I think we need to mention this before it gets too late.
Uh-huh.
The investments.
Okay, investments after, hold on.
Yeah.
You have a report to do on a show. We got so many things to catch up on.
Oh my gosh.
You have you had a show you were supposed to watch.
The
and
Challenger.
we forgot. Yeah.
Okay.
Investments after this because again we got to find out if we've made or lost money.
So
That's your fault, by the way. That's supposed to be your first thing. We talk about
It
investments.
should be the first thing.
All
Oh
right.
gosh.
That's all right.
All right. Challenger.
Okay, so we had some sort of trivia thing. I asked about news events, big breaking news events that see if Adam knew anything about. You didn't know anything, I think, about the Space Shuttle Challenger.
Zero.
Okay, so you watched a documentary on Netflix.
I did.
First, tell me what you now know, and then tell me what you thought of the documentary.
I now know that it was. Now I watched this last week, so I'm forgetting all the little details. But I know it was a shuttle that they recruited new people from all different backgrounds to be a part of.
Yep.
So it was one of the first times I actually did that. They had they had a woman and then a black guy, and they never did that before, where they just got different random people. They
you mean it was diverse? Yeah.
Diverse,
Okay.
very diverse.
Nice.
And so they trained them for years, and then they became these sort of known astronauts. And then it was time for them to go on their trip to space.
They had one special astronaut, right?
One
special astronaut was on board.
Yeah, one like that knew exactly what to do. Like one astronaut.
Well, I'm talking about one particular astronaut that was special because.
Because what?
Come on, Space Shuttle Challenger. I think I even talked about this in the podcast. She was special. She was chosen.
Oh no, she was the girl.
Yes.
Was it?
What's her job? Did you watch this?
I did. I remember the girl.
Yeah.
And she was on the news and everything there as well.
Yeah.
What's her? What makes her special?
Because she was chosen for this, because she had this job, this particular job she had. She was chosen because she would speak to the children of the world.
Teacher.
She's a school teacher.
Yeah. Okay,
How did you not remember that?
And you told me last time too.
Did you?
I didn't know it was a big.
Did you just have this in the background? Were you paying attention? All right.
I mean,
all right.
I watched.
Okay, it's diverse. There's a teacher. Her name is.
No clue.
Christina McCullough. Okay, go ahead.
And yeah, I don't know her name.
Yeah, she was super famous because she was the first civilian. She was the first non-astronaut, non-pilot, non-astronaut to ever go on a space shuttle. And this was supposed to open up the world to civilians getting to go into space. And
well, the whole world, the whole country was sort of watching.
So obviously, space shuttle was a huge disaster.
Yeah.
It exploded,
killed them all.
Yeah, off takeoff, it exploded like 90-something seconds after takeoff. Do you remember what caused it?
What caused
There was a kind of part. It was a part that was leaky.
I know.
Yeah, it was the O-rings. The O-rings, they have a seal, and the seal broke because it was, what was the weather like?
It was too warm.
It was very cold. It was very cold. Okay, what did you think of the
Look, honestly, like
Netflix documentary?
I'm not so into space.
Okay,
but I did watch this.
You and I are so different. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
So what did you think of it?
I thought it was nice. I would like if it was me actually choosing it, I'd probably watch the first 30 minutes and then say, okay,
it's too much.
Yeah.
All right.
But like it was nice.
All right.
I learned a lot about history.
I still don't feel like you watched the whole thing.
I did.
You did? Okay. I only believe you because I feel like you're a very honest person.
No, I'm honest.
Based on my questions, it sounds like you did not watch it.
Can I be fully honest on something though?
Yeah.
I was playing online chess while watching it at the same time.
Hey, that's I mean, chess, there are worse things. There are worse things to play than chess. Okay.
But I did watch it.
All right. Do you remember the name of it? Space Shuttle Challenger, and it had a...
If you write Challenger on Netflix, it comes up. I just wrote CHA.
Okay, out of 5 space shuttles, how many do you get?
3.
3 space shuttles. That's all right. So that's just above average. You would recommend
just
it?
What I'm into.
Okay.
It's good. Like it's interesting. Actually,
I have not watched
past once, and he was like, "This is cool."
Oh, your dad did.
Yeah,
he knew about it. He knew about it.
Yeah, he knows about this. Yeah. But like, I was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "What? Playing chess?" Sorry, bro.
Okay, next time we do one of these, I mean this, you need to watch it
properly.
All right, no chess. I know your Gen Z mind can't handle
TikTok
just
brain.
Yeah, you can't handle one thing for a longer period of time than 30 seconds. But please, attention span, dude.
I apologize. I should have been a lot more focused.
It's going to help you a lot in life to get more focused.
Watching movies.
All right, let's find out. I gave Adam 1,000 dirhams to invest however he sees fit.
Yes.
Last week was not a great week.
Last week was not. It was the first time we lost money.
Yep.
So recap. We had 1,000 dirhams.
Yep.
I put 500 aside. I put 500 into Ethereum.
Okay. Again, you did not invest half of our money. You're just leaving it there because you're scared. And I said, don't be scared.
He's like, don't be
bold.
Scared.
Be bold.
So be bold.
You
so
put
that
half
first
in
week,
Ethereum.
I wasn't bold.
Yep.
Half in Ethereum. Ethereum went up to 550 from 500. So we made 50 dirhams.
It was great.
Great.
And then
I took the 5, and then I kept it in for the next week.
Yep.
And it went down to 440. So
we actually lost.
We lost 60 dirhams.
Yeah.
And then this week.
Wait, hold on. What do you think made the market do that? What do you think made Ethereum lose that money?
It was
because that was a decent
things
dip.
Going on in the world.
Okay. Oh, really? That's it. Okay. So uncertainty, and it's true. Uncertainty is never good for stock market. I don't know about Bitcoin and crypto. So uncertainty is also bad.
I believe was the reason.
You know why? Because nobody has any faith in it. That's why.
You're not into crypto?
People have faith in gold. That's why gold ends up going up when people have uncertainty.
It's true.
Okay. Not that I'm giving. Hey, I'm not. You're the financial advisor.
Yeah, I'm the financial advisor. Thank you.
All right. So what's happened this week? What's happened this week?
This week, I saw things were getting very uncertain, and so I just went. You know what? I'm taking everything out of Ethereum.
Okay. So we lost money.
I thought it was going to crash.
You decided to cut and run.
Non-financial advice. I think it's going to go up again. So I just took it out.
Okay.
And I'm going to buy at the bigger dip. Now, I put all of that money.
All of the whole 1,000 or 900, so whatever.
We went down to 908.
Okay.
That's when
9.8.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we lost 30 more dirhams.
Wow. So 92 dirhams down.
Yeah. But then here's what I thought. I said, you know what? Let me be big brain here. If things are going on in the world, what are people going to do? They want to stay safe, so they're going to stay at home.
Okay.
Right. What do they do when they stay at home? Just watch
streaming.
Shows like The Challenger.
True.
They watch shows.
Netflix.
I'll put everything in Netflix.
Everything.
I thought I just big brain.
Okay,
I said, look, if everyone's gonna stay at home and just,
all right,
they want entertainment.
All right.
All 908 dirhams on. I think Netflix at an all-time high, so it might crash a little bit. But I think it's just going to be a bigger high.
What happened to buy the dip? What happened to buy the dip?
No,
it's at an all-time high right now.
Opposite logic.
Okay.
I think the market's not going to read my mind.
How much did we pay to buy? Because you obviously not free to buy a stock. How much was the fee?
Oh, I don't know. I just put the rest of the money into Netflix.
Right.
So we're in Netflix. We are all in on Netflix.
Wow.
All on Netflix. Let's see what happens.
Okay, what's happened so far? Where is it? Let's see.
Let's check.
What are you using? Is it like
I'm using
Robinhood or something?
No. I'm using.
What? Oh, he just got a surprise look.
We just went up by 0.82%. So we are from 908 to 932 dirhams.
Nice.
So
that's
see
the right
what
direction.
I'm big brain.
That's the nice.
I'm big brain. Listen, trust me with your money.
Big brain.
Non-financial.
You didn't diversify. You didn't do any kind of. You didn't get on like a
1,000 dirhams. We can't diversify.
No, but you could have done some kind of hustle, even if you would have done a hustle. But now our money's tied up in one stock.
You know what? We'll see.
Live and die
when we come back from vacation, whatever happens to this stock, I will do a hustle but this is gonna work.
Okay. All right. I believe you. Could you take half of it out and put it in gold? Just put it in gold.
But then look. Gold's
okay. No. I'm not telling you to do it. Do what? Do. I said in the beginning.
It might go up. It might go up.
It might.
Netflix. Do you watch Netflix?
I do.
All right.
I do. Lately, I've been watching more Apple. I'd say Apple TV, but I mean, yeah, Netflix. When something comes on, hey, you know what? I like this because very soon Netflix is going to be doing the next Squid Game, the final season of Squid Game.
Amazing.
And so a lot of people do end up subscribing. You got later on this year, Stranger Things is coming back out.
Great.
Okay, we take 2 weeks vacation after this. We'll still have podcasts, but you will not hear, for obvious reasons, updates on the financial situation.
For 2 weeks.
I will decide if we take this money out and end this experiment when we come back. The first episode when we come back.
It's your money. I'm just the brains behind it.
Right. I haven't decided what we do if you lose, because you're supposed to get 20% of the profits. What happens if there's no profits? I think you owe me 20% on top of it.
I owe you 20% of what's remaining.
No, I'm not going to do that to you. What do we got? We only have a second. I'll talk about one thing.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be something that happens while we're on break. So last night, see if I can get it up here. Have you heard of heritage auctions?
Heritage auctions.
Yeah.
No.
They do big time stuff. Art. They do. Let's see. Here we go. They do. Well, I'll just say they do movie memorabilia, but the stuff that is actually from a movie. Like if somebody say, I don't know, what's your favorite movie? Tell me.
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
I love Coming to America.
Okay, so imagine, is the OG one or the new one?
The OG one.
Okay, remember the lion thing that Dad had around? Imagine that was for sale, up for auction. I'm sure that's probably been on auction. Imagine that. So you could buy things like that on this auction. So last night,
that's great.
Yeah. So last night, I signed up for Heritage, which is really dangerous because it's expensive stuff, super expensive. So, and it's going to make me sign in here. Hang on a second. So I bid on something, but it's a comic book. You're not surprised.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. So I bid on something, but for whatever reason, and I don't know why, my emails from Heritage are going to Eve's phone, my wife. And so I just bid on it, and I'm going to show you. So
she's seeing everything?
Somehow the email went to her. And I'm like, and the way she comes in to me to see me. And I'm like, I'm actually cleaning up my comic book / vintage toy room. And I just had made this bid. And she's like, is there something you want to tell me about? And I know as soon as she gets that tone, it's like, what have I done? Because I don't really cause trouble in marriage. I don't. But once in a while, there'll be something I was like, oh God, what did she interpret as bad this time? So, have you, I'm so excited for this. So you see what this is? See that? I'll show it to the camera.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Should I say it?
Guess what it is. Yeah.
It is the first Spider-Man comic.
This is Amazing Fantasy 15, 1962. The first time Spider-Man ever existed. This is like the first Spider-Man thing in the world, right? And it's super expensive and hard to find. So it's in really nice shape. It's restored, which I won't get too involved in this, but if something is restored professionally or not professionally, it gets this purple label, which you don't necessarily want the purple label, but it's in such nice shape. Even in a restored condition, this is going to be very valuable, crazy valuable, because it's in a 7.5, which doesn't mean anything to you. But so I'll just show you. I'll show you what I bid. Don't say it. Don't say it on the radio. But that's the green number. Yeah.
Of course, your wife would react that way.
So she came in and she's like, "Is there something you want to tell me about?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she says something, maybe, I don't know, you're maybe buying for yourself for your birthday. And I'm like, what? And I really actually didn't know, because I didn't know she's getting emails. Also, I'll explain why. I really didn't take this seriously, not too seriously, but I said, I have no idea. And then she showed me the email on her phone. I'm like,
say the price?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you want.
No,
well, I don't know.
I want to keep that privacy.
I'm going to keep it private.
Yeah. Out of respect.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
If that book wasn't restored like that, it would probably be $100,000 book. Okay? Restored, I'm going to say it's probably going to go between $25,000 and $50,000. So knowing my bid, then I'm not going to win.
Yeah.
But I just put that bid in just in case.
If you won,
if I won, I would be delighted, over the moon.
Yeah.
Because it's so much more valuable than that.
Yeah.
But she's like, if you're going to make some major purchase, and this is the first time this is coming into the game when it comes to my marriage. Yeah. If you're going to make a purchase like that, could you just let me know? Let me know you're going to. I said, but I understand that, and you're right. But when I made that bid, I never once seriously thought I was going to win. And it ends on the 28th. So if you hear, even though I'm going to be in Disney World, if you're a woohoo, you'll know, I won. But I'm not going to win. I'm not going to win.
Is it still up?
It's up. It ends on.
When did you make that bid?
Oh, last night. But it's a Heritage does real live auctions, so they will actually have a moment where this book goes up for sale. I don't know if they do them like live where people are in the room with it.
Yeah.
But they also take phone bids and they also take online bids.
Yeah.
And if you bid, they don't let you snipe. Do you know what I mean when I say snipe an auction?
Like go right above?
Right at the very end of the auction. Like on eBay, you can snipe a bid. You can use a software, an app or whatever that will, like with 2 seconds left, it will bid and then the auction is over. And another person doesn't have a chance to bid, right? It's not that way. As soon as someone bids, it gives you another 15, 20, 30 seconds. And then another bid, So it will never let you snipe. It will always wait until all the bids are exhausted, right? Uh-huh. So I have to put a bid in, and it's my highest bid. I'm not going to win that thing. Not a chance.
But you tried.
I'm trying, but it did cause some drama.
I get it.
Yeah.
If I was your wife, I'd ask the same question.
Yeah. That's true. So. You probably asked the same question, and you're not her. You probably like, "What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
It is something that I've always said I'm going to have. I'm going to have the first appearance of Spider-Man, and so you can see that I'm serious. But I'll never win that. So.
How much is it if you buy it without bidding? Just you buy it.
Right now, if you go to eBay, I'll tell you right now. Let's look for Amazing on eBay.
Spider-Man.
Amazing Fantasy 15, it's called. Did you say Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I said Final Fantasy.
You know what that is?
No.
Final Fantasy is a video game.
Oh, okay.
Amazing Fantasy 15. Right now, you could buy, let's look for one in okay condition, like okay. And it's hard to find one in okay. One that's in, okay, that was a 7.5, right? This is a 2.5,
which is not,
but not restored, right? Which is good. You don't want it really necessarily restored. I'd take a restored one. So there's a 2.5. It's got, as you can see, writing on it. It's crumbling a little bit from the sides. This they want right now $25,000, and that's way more than I'm way more than I'm bidding on one that's in better shape and more desirable. So you could buy. Let me see if there's a better one. I'm sure somebody's got a crazy one on here because if they can get it, if they can get a good sale. Here's one. No, it's tough. It's. I mean, again, this is a game that no one should ever play, but it's something that I really like, and it's something that I want.
If I had a dream of one day owning something, I would.
What would you buy? What would you buy if money were not an issue? And it can't be like a house.
What I am gonna do one day.
Yeah.
What I would love to do. I've got a lot of cousins that are born and raised in like Syria and like
Yeah.
And like Lebanon, and they don't have a strong passport.
Mm-hmm.
And I have cousins that love traveling, but dream of traveling one day, and they can't. So one day I want to buy like a $250,000 passport.
You can do that.
One of those islands.
Oh yeah. And then they can just travel.
And then like you're no longer, you are now of a different citizenship as well. You can do whatever you'd like.
I think you can get a U.S. passport now by.
Investment?
Yeah, but it's like 5 million or it's like 5 million or something.
But like that's one of my dreams. Like once I'm filthy rich.
7.0 Amazing Fantasy 15 first appearance of Spider-Man. What's that?
$1 million. $1
million. So condition is everything in this business and in a lot of collectibles business, everything. Anyway, that's it. I'm on a break. Got anything else?
Enjoy vacation.
Thanks, man.
Go to Disneyland.
Going to Disney World. Disney World.
Disney World.
Yeah. Can I get you anything?
Just enjoy.
Yeah.
Just if you ever think about should I get Adam some, just think Adam wants me to smile in this moment and smile.
That's boring. I can bring you back maybe some Mickey Mouse ears that I'll make you wear on a day.
Bring me some Mickey Mouse ears.
Punishment. All right. Appreciate you all. Love you. If anything happens to me,
enjoy the next 2 weeks.
Adam is going to do a new podcast called I have no fake dad. I have no fake dad. All right. Bye. Bye.